We've got Dennis from Fagan Associates here with us. Good morning, Dennis.
Hey, good morning, Randy. Beautiful day out today.
Yes, indeed. You know, we found out some information about Global Foundries, that they are going public and doing an IPO. Can you put that into English for me? Because I'm a little confused here, what all that means.
Sure, if you bring it down to like even a local level or a small company, let's say you had a company and you think it was worth $1 million or so, you can't monetize that, or you can't really grow at the pace you want to grow. So what you do is you sell shares of your company, equity ownership in your company, and you get cash for it. So that cash allows you to do the things you want to do in order to grow and expand, and that's what an IPO is on a much grander scale than you or I own in a company.
All right, so then people can buy stock in Global Foundries then.
And they did. It came public last Thursday at about $47 a share. It looks like it's up around $4 or $5 this morning, so it's up around $52 or $53 a share right now. Global Foundries manufactures chips for companies that either don't want to manufacture themselves, don't have the fabrication plants to manufacture themselves, or are over their own capacity. So that's what they do.
All right, and they have the big plant here, but it's not actually a local company, right?
No, it's owned by what's a sovereign wealth fund out of Abu Dhabi. And sovereign wealth fund is literally a fund that's owned by the government to promote income and growth for the needs of the public.
Wow. A lot to put your head around right there.
It is, and it's ironic that it is owned by Abu Dhabi, because the whole thrust really of the Trump administration and now the Biden administration is to promote chip production here in the United States, and that certainly does that. But the American worker benefits from that, but the profits go back overseas.
Talking to Dennis at Fagan Associates. Now, Global Foundries makes computer chips, and that's been one of the real things that have been holding up a lot of industry here since COVID started, right?
Yeah, it has. If you go by any car dealership, you'll see that they're certainly not as flush with cars as they were before COVID. A lot of these chip companies at the beginning of COVID transferred production from chips that would be used in automobiles to chips that would be used in games and computers and the like, because the belief that was the pandemic would last longer than expected, and when we came out of it, there wouldn't be the demand for automobiles that there was prior. But we know now that's wrong, so now they're kind of scrambling to kind of reallocate that chip production, because they're a different type of chip, and there needs to be different type of equipment, and capacity has to be allocated back towards automobile a little bit.
Been an interesting year and a half, Dennis.
It has indeed, and I think we're in for probably another interesting year and a half, if not more than that. So for the foreseeable future, dislocation from logistics, dislocation from really manufacturing facilities, and dislocation in the labor market is probably going to be on the front page.
We're talking to Dennis at Fagan Associates now. Global Foundries is now available to buy stock in the company. How does somebody go about doing that?
GFS is the symbol. George, Francis, Seashore, if you want to use that acronym. But so they just go online. They can either go through their current brokerage account, use a discount broker, however they want to do it. But it is publicly traded, just like you'd buy Apple Computer, you could buy Global Foundries. All
right. So, Dennis, if people want to talk to you more about it, or go through you guys, how do they get in touch with you?
Well, we really don't place trades on like that. We are money managers, but if they want help, they can just give us a call at 518-279-1044.
Excellent. Well, I appreciate your info on this. Global Foundries being local yet worldwide. It's pretty interesting to watch what's going on, and you can get a piece of the action now.
It is. They're worth about $30 billion right now as a company, so a decent-sized company.
Excellent. Dennis, I appreciate your help, and thank you for making this a little more understandable, and I hope you have a great week.
You too, Randy. Have a nice day.